When we last saw our heroes, they were searching the California wilderness for Sasquatch. Despite completely failing, Kassem and the boys decided to tackle a new mystery. Welcome to California on Ghosts. Ooh, spooky.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Oh my God.
You okay?
I'm fine. We got activity.
Yeah, some weird stuff happened.
It said behind, and that's the room I didn't want to be in.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
You're stuck.
This is the best ghost ever! Hello, I'm Kassem G, host with the most, aka Best Coast, West Coast, Space Ghost, aka King of the Underworld, and I'm the lead investigator on this journey. Day 1, we're going to Great Ghost Paragon.
First stop on their paranormal crusade, the U.S.S Hornet, an American battleship deployed in World War II and Vietnam. Many believe the spirits of the former crew still haunt the vessel.
I've never been on a battleship of any kind. I've only played the board game. John, you're the worst cameraman. Just laughing.
My name is Jonathan Naw, and I'm a cameraman on this ghost hunting misadventure. Before this trip, absolutely 100% believed in ghosts. But you know, it's like those things that you can't tell if it's a nightmare or, you know, if it's just in your head.
I'm an open vessel. You have to be open to allow the spirits in.
My job here is unclear. I'm not sure if I'm just here to lift stuff. I've thrown a little garbage away. So maybe I'm more like a janitor, team janitor. I guess it's unclear.
Hello, America. Welcome back. I'm here on the U.S.S Hornet, a battleship that started its duty in 1944. Some people think it's haunted. With over 300 lives lost, who knows what's roaming in between these steel girders. We're here at one of the biggest North American ghost conventions, Great Ghost Paragon. Okay, I'm here with the spirit hunters.
I'm the paranormal picker. I report on paranormal events in California.
Okay, here with Lloyd Auerbach. He's a parapsychologist and an author. Hello. You by trade are what?
Hypnotherapist. I've been involved with paranormal for over 35 years.
My sister's best friend passed away and stuff, and I ended up seeing her ghost.
I want to tell you something.
Okay.
The paranormal is extremely dangerous.
I used to see ghosts when I was like around 5.
So the ghosts are here, and this is what all the psychics have said, and all the folks who've worked here have felt this way. They've come back to make sure the ship stays alive.
We've heard of a few ghost characters that are around here. There's a whistler we heard of.
That whistler whistled in my room.
Women have been pinched on the rear end. That's a pretty common thing for women.
Usually when there's a spirit near you, it gets really cold.
That whole idea of cold spots is a complete misconception.
Is there things that like people do that would invite a spirit in more than?
Well, if you're depressed.
Oh shit! You could have went into a parallel dimension.
I was heading that way, like this, in slow motion. She turned around and she looked at me. They took her baby and they buried it under the house.
Oh.
And she wanted us to find her baby.
No!
He came another night and visited me, and his flaps, these here, when I was crying, her eyes were glowing amber. He was black. He was a solid black fang. Doorways are about 8 feet tall. This is the first time I ever saw a shadow person.
You hear about him a lot.
Oh, I've seen him.
Oh, wow.
My friend was like not able to hang.
Are you really sensitive?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Maybe you'll draw some spirits.
I think anybody can be if you're just in what mood you're in.
Yeah, I guess so. And you're just always in the mood. I just had quite a conversation. She's a ghost magnet.
Oh, shit.
As far as my belief in ghosts, I'm a skeptic. I'm open to the idea. I'm hoping that I can see something that is tangible, something that I can hold on to. rather than just smoke and mirrors.
As John set up the time lapse, the boys prepared for their overnight investigation. Nice work, John.
We're going to approach this investigation just like how you see on TV. We're going to use all the techniques that they have. EVP recordings, temperature, thermal, IR, these shirts, everything that you've seen on these ghost shows, we're going to implement tonight and hopefully come up with some great evidence.
Why are you wearing that shirt?
Because Kassem made me wear the shirt.
Okay, I'm here with our U.S.S Hornet guide. We're a bunch of ghost virgins out here.
Okay.
And I noticed that you put out some electronics here. Can you explain to me what you did just a second ago here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Those are EMFs. What will give this a false reading, here is my radio. But if I key the mic, watch all of them.
Yep.
I can make them flicker.
Oh, I saw that. So somehow the radio interference here, the RF frequency is messing with the EMF meters here, and we see that. So if we see this sort of action happen when I'm not doing this, it could mean that something paranormal is happening.
Exactly.
Great. So should we go to the next spot?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Everyone starts somewhere. This is where we're starting.
This way.
To be honest, anything that would resemble a ghost would terrify me. But if one was staring me in the face, I would probably shit my pants.
We're here down in the catapult in the U.S.S Hornet. We're setting up some EMF detectors to see if we can catch anything. Now what we're looking for here is, I mean, we're getting some readings here. I don't know if you guys are...
And I have no idea what those readings mean.
No, it's a ghost.
If anyone is in this room, please signal us using our EMF detectors.
I've never had any experiences with ghosts. I think like anybody who has is probably in some liminal state between like sleep and awake.
What the fuck is that? George, this is fucking creepy.
The last group that was here found some activity back here in the corner. We're gonna bring our EMF detectors, our voice recorders to see if we can pick up something. Does anyone here in the engine room want to communicate with us?
Yeah, I'm getting some readings for sure.
Okay.
Omar's getting some readings.
What do you got? What do you got? You're right near an electrical box or something.
It says high voltage.
I gotta chalk that up to high voltage box.
We descended to darkness.
Not only was it the most dangerous of all jobs was to be a torpedo plane pilot.
The smell of victory. Yeah, that's what attracted women, the smell of victory.
They get the reading.
Didn't have any.
They like the victory.
The main piece of evidence that we've seen so far, which is the EMFs, 3 of them went to red when the guy was telling the story about the army cologne.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's spiking.
What the?
Well, it's going on.
That was pretty intense.
And these went to red, like 3 out of 5, not all of them. So it's pretty interesting.
All right, we're all done here with our investigation on the U.S.S Hornet. We're going to review the footage, but before that, it's time to hit the sack.
The flickering lights seemed pretty legit, but they knew they could do better. They needed someone with stronger ties to the underworld.
Okay, we picked up my friend Maria Lagana-Sales. She's a big-time psychic medium. You're one of the top tiers, and we want somebody who's kind of like a pro with us to kind of tell us what we're doing.
As far back as I can remember, I've always been communicating with spirits. I was always that strange kid who always, talked to herself and played with imaginary friends, which only I could see. When I was little, I had a friend named William Barnes, and my mom always thought he was an imaginary friend. One day she came up to me and asked me questions, and I told her that William had been bleeding and that he had been in a car crash with his parents. Sure enough, she found that William Barnes had died 5 years prior in an automobile crash like 8 blocks from our house. So, that story always gets me.
Heavy.
Right now we're heading to the historical town of Volcano, California.
Why is this specifically a place we should be going to?
Well, Volcano is very haunted. We have the historical St. George Hotel. The St. George Hotel in Volcano, California is very active, very haunted.
The St. George Hotel houses many ghosts, including a little girl and a man with a cane.
We're going to meet up with Ann Bender from American Paranormal Investigations.
Okay.
I do what's called double-blind dosing for a family. So if I'm helping somebody with real sensitive issues, then we can have them just think their questions. And they'll get their yes or no answers without anybody else knowing what they're asking. So when you're using, these are a little bit smaller, I have small hands. Your hands are not on any part of the rod, okay? Straight ahead is neutral. Show me yes, thank you. Return to neutral, show me no, please. Thank you. Return to neutral. And that's my baseline.
So there's spirits here.
Yes.
Right now.
Mr. Charlie, the gentleman with the cane, is here. Charlie, wait. Okay, let me get the question out. They're filming. I'm asking, will you tap your cane for them later on? And he's saying yes, he will. We do it on the 3rd floor for them? Yes. Thank you, Charlie.
Will you please point to where Charlie is? Charlie, is that you? Show me yes or no. All right, we're about to start our investigation at the St. George Hotel. I'm with our psychic Maria, and apparently there's some levels of the house that are more active than
That's
others.
right. 3rd floor, notoriously active.
Let's see if we can find anything. Let's head on there.
Do you want to hold my hand?
Boo Buddy is a ghost investigating teddy bear that we picked up online, and what it has is some motion sensors. It's got a temperature gauge on there, audio recorders.
Do you want to play a game?
Apparently, the ghost of young Sarah is in this room right now.
Make the teddy bear talk. Can you make the teddy bear talk for us? Come on, sweetheart. Allie's a little afraid. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Can you make the light flash on the teddy bear? Can you make it talk at least? What can you do? Focus your energy and show us what you can do. Try to make the teddy bear talk or the lights flash. Yes, I know. Shh, it's okay, it's okay.
What happened?
There's someone in here, we can't open it.
Is it the ghost locking it, or?
All the keys are downstairs. They're all locked.
Here's a key.
She's here, she's here.
This is who?
Okay, she has to go by Beth. Her name is Beth. Kassem, what do you want to tell her?
Who are you? Why are you here?
She wants to know where John is.
John's my cameraman. Is she Korean?
No, she's not Korean. But she has always had a fascination with foreign men. She's
Does that excite you, John?
Sure.
Do you like that she likes foreign men?
I'm sorry, but she wants to know where your little hat is.
My little hat?
She says most Chinamen wear the little hat.
You got slammed by a ghost! You got slammed!
Okay, she keeps calling you Chon.
Chon!
In our time, in our era, he's not just a worker, okay?
This is the best ghost ever! Do you know John has a wife, Bethany? John has a wife. He's married.
She says, but I like the Chinaman.
Bethany's so funny when you say Chinaman. It really is, because that's just not what we say anymore.
She just left. I don't know why she just left. She left and there was like a boom boom.
Well, that's comforting. Out, everyone out. I gotta use the restroom, actually, if we
There
can.
should be a restroom like right there.
What are you doing?
You, sir, crass. You don't know what you talk about.
Is this Bethany? Are you Bethany?
You don't know. You're rude and crass. You come in here talking like you know what you're talking about, but you don't know. You know nothing about me or my family, my upbringing, and you're gonna be rude and crass and coarse.
Yeah, you're scaring me.
You mock me. Don't mock me.
What year is it now? Do you know? It's 2015. Isn't that crazy? It's 2015. No, look at this. An Apple Watch. I have pictures. I can talk to anyone I want on my wristwatch. Here, let me take that from you. You're really holding this tight. Maybe you let go. Yeah, just let go of that. How long is this gonna happen for? You're Maria? Maria Lagana-Sales? Oh, well, my nose, that was scary. Bethany, I command you to release our friend Maria. I hate to break it to you, Rick.
Yeah?
But this isn't Maria right now.
What do you...
This is Bethany. Yeah. Forgive my friend Rick. He's not accustomed to the things I know. Breathing's good. Breathing's good for the soul. Keep doing it. In and out. Deep breaths. And Maria? You're back? Maria Lagana-Sales?
Hey, you got it right.
You're back. I don't know if you know.
Can you guys give me like a couple minutes?
Yeah, totally. Here, we'll leave this room. I have a... What the fuck? She's barfing. Are you okay? Do you need water?
Give me a second, please.
Can we get you a water? Do you remember what happened? 10 minutes?
I know
The
we were
last 10
talking to
minutes.
Bethany and then I got sick.
Okay. Just so much tonight. We talked to Sarah. She communicated to us via the teddy bear EMF detector. Bethany in the far room, calling John Na a Chinaman. Bethany inhabiting Maria's body. So many things to think about. My mind is just mush right now, and I don't know what to think about all this.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
All right, so can I just be the one to ask what the hell happened last night? There was a weird moment where Bethany inhabited Maria. She was like, hello there.
When we were in Volcano, we witnessed something spectacular and amazing, and probably something we'll never ever see in our lives, ever again. We saw delusions of grandeur, maybe, schizophrenia, bipolarism, you name it. But to be in that moment, it was so right. It was pure. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, John. Everybody knows what you're talking about.
So here we are, we're about to go meet Paul Dale Roberts, who's an investigator. He's taking us to a private residence. We're gonna be doing a little investigation on somebody's home turf. All right, so we're good?
We're good. I'm pretty sure that part of what we're going to be seeing when we go there has to do with the occult. I know that when you're going into a location where there's the occult involved, you can get a lot of weird energy.
More uncertain than ever, the team set out on the next stage of their odyssey, a haunted house.
I'm Lisa Steele. I'm a model, a brand ambassador, Reiki practitioner, and the owner of the house. This entire area where these houses are built is the Maidu Indian burial grounds. So there's a park right down the street here, and they actually still have Indians buried that they haven't excavated yet. This is the room where I was pulled out of bed.
You were just pulled out of bed.
Yeah, it was early in the morning. It's just kind of like I was floating off the side, but an energy was pulling me. So it's not like, you know, someone grabbed me with their fingers or anything.
So spooky digs. Spooky digs in here.
I think it's...
And the masks on the wall really don't make it any less spooky, I'd say, right?
Native American burial grounds, apparitions. Sounds like the boys needed an expert.
There was actually at one time a very dark entity here. I think that dark entity is basically gone. I do believe that there's still another entity here.
But yeah, you could hear it plain as day. I used to host an online paranormal radio show. And when we were setting up, one of my co-hosts said, "Can you quiet who's ever the guy that's talking from your end?" I said, "What are you talking about? There's no guy here talking." "Oh, well, we can all hear him, you know, just playing."
While you were streaming?
Yes.
Wow.
So I said, "Well, I'm the only one home."
My name is Deanna Stinson. I'm a paranormal investigator, I'm an entrepreneur, and I write books on the paranormal. My special skills is I cleanse houses with sage and Palo Santo wood. I also work with crystal skulls when we go on extraterrestrial investigations, and I try to meditate with them. I have dreams beforehand about places to go when we go on the UFO investigations, and so I'll be drawn to a certain place and then I'll try to telepathically communicate.
This backyard where people have captured orbs.
We'll do some flash photography here. So we're gonna come back tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna bring some equipment. We got our psychic Maria with us.
Right.
So if anything's here, if we can't pick it up on cam, maybe she'll be able to feel it. And you'll help us along with that stuff too. And hopefully maybe we can get a Ouija board session. We'll be back in a couple hours when it's dark.
All right, see you then.
Spooky, spooky. Okay, which way are you gonna go? This? I'll go this way. Okay, we're about to start our nighttime investigation of Lisa's private home residence. Thank you again for letting us come. Once again, we have Paul here, who's an investigator. We have Maria, who's our psychic medium. Lisa, who's an investigator and also the owner of the place. And then we have Deanna, who's also a sensitive. Shut him down! See? Spooky, right?
We should probably focus here because this is where Lisa got possessed at.
Perfect.
And we'll do some quick and dirty EVPs. Basically, I just say something simple like, "Is there anyone here? What is your name?" Play it back, and a lot of times you'll get an EVP. Maria, are you feeling anything in this room, or?
Right now, it's actually very peaceful in here.
Deanna, are you feeling anything?
I don't feel anything right now, but I have like a feeling of anticipation, like maybe something's going to happen. Investigating this house tonight, I think there will be some activity. I bet trying to get an EVP that we will get an EVP.
And looking through the night vision goggles, I'm not seeing anything unusual. So right now I'm going to do some quick and dirty. Saying quick and dirty basically means that you say something simple. Is there anybody here? What is your name? What are you doing here? And a lot of times you'll get an EVP. So let's give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Please let me know that you're here. Say something in this recorder. Say hello. All right.
Wait, were you breathing into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it works well, yeah.
What
What do you think of this room so far?
Probably nothing's in here.
All right, so we're in the backyard now. Paul's doing some work, photo, orb work.
A lot of times you can take pictures of orbs. Orbs can be almost anything. It could be skin flakes, it could be lint, it could be light refractions, it could be dewdrops, whatever. But how do you prove that that orb is actually a spiritual containment field, something paranormal? If I see one orb and it looks the same, I say, okay, appear on top of Fred's head. I snap a photo and the orb is actually sitting on top of his head. That shows intelligent movement, and that's what I look for. If you're listening to me, appear, oh my God, what is your first name?
Kassem, sorry.
Oh, Kassem.
Yeah, Kassem.
Okay. Appear by Kassem's hand. Oh, thank you. Where your hand is pointing, the orb is right there above.
A little tiny orb at the top of the screen there. I can do a couple more.
Well, again, a little tiny orb off in the middle.
Some weakness. I think there's some weakness in general here.
An orb is cool, but it's like, it's whatever. Because it's so easy to debunk, you know? So it could be anything.
And then there goes my theory on spiritual containment fields.
Now we're gonna do like Emerald Lagasse and kick it up a notch inside with a Ouija board.
Ouija boards can open portals, and they will bring spirits to you, and sometimes the spirits that you're talking to through the Ouija are not exactly as they present themselves. You can get a lot of negative from a Ouija board.
All right, we're almost done with the investigation. However, there's one last thing to do. Since Lisa, the owner here, is a Wiccan, she has a custom Ouija board made by other Wiccans, and we're gonna put it to the test and see if we can open a portal to hell.
Most of my paranormal hotline calls are about Ouija boards. People don't know what they're doing, and they open up a portal, and an entity, a dark entity, will appear in their life and cause all kinds of problems.
If any of you guys don't want to be a part of this, because I know Ouija boards are very controversial, you can leave. However, the rest of you can stay.
I suggest that you don't play with Ouija boards.
Anyone who's gonna be here? Who's leaving?
I think I'm gonna hang out outside.
My brother's out. He's not a fan of Ouija boards. You guys are in? I know, Ron, you're in.
I'm definitely.
If there's anyone here, let me know that you're here. Are you here? And it's saying yes.
Oh boy.
All right.
If there's a spirit here, use my energy to give us a message.
Ron, what are you doing, man?
Nothing.
Sometimes it circles in the beginning to gather energy.
I'm barely touching that sort of thing.
Okay, you get off, and it's gonna be me and Ron, just to see if the two regular Joes can do this.
Okay.
Spirit, are you just telling us the alphabet?
Ron, stop moving it.
He just answered you.
What?
He just answered him.
Who?
Yeah.
The
Spirit, are you just telling us the alphabet?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I'm looking at his goosebumps.
Oh.
Yes, I am 119.
Well, let me hear it again.
See, that's what happens when you play with a Ouija board.
Pretty scary stuff. But was it real? Kassem sent the file back to the studio for further investigation.
Hi, my name is Rafael Serrano, and I'm an audio engineer here at Maker Studios. After working on the file for a little bit and trying to clean it up, I could definitely hear something. There's definitely something there.
Spirit, are you just telling us the alphabet?
Is it a ghost? Could be.
Was this the evidence they were looking for?
It's just a piece of plywood, man.
Yeah, it's just a piece of wood. How do we cleanse ourselves just to be safe?
Okay, so I have sage and there's lemongrass. Bless the people in this room, clear auras, clear the room.
Was the voice on Paul's recorder truly a soul trying to reach out from the other side? What other explanation could there be? Would this man lie to them? Still unsatisfied with their evidence, the team embarked on their final mission, an overnight stay in California's most haunted location, the Preston School of Industry.
Cool, very cool. Spooky, dude.
Oh, dude. Somebody in the window. I don't know.
Formerly a reform school for juvenile delinquents, the Preston Castle housed many troubled souls.
All right, Sally, Bill, hello.
Hey.
Bill is the director of the Preston Castle here.
One of them,
and Sally is the paranormal expert here for the castle. You guys are allowing us into this place overnight. I want to thank you again. What do you say we get to a tour?
Yeah, you guys want to go in?
Let's do it. I'm not even in yet, and it's
It's unlike anything you've really seen before. And then walking through it, you go from hot to cold to hot to cold, and a breeze and a bat. So it's kind of like, it's an interesting place. Lots of energy.
I've had things that have happened here that are questionable. You could call it paranormal, I'm sure. You look down the hallway to our left down here, and is the superintendent's office.
Are there any specific locations in the castle that you've had more experiences or that have a heavier feeling associated with?
Right here in this room, in the superintendent's office, sitting in this chair, looking out the doorway. Absolutely. I've seen shadows go across the floor when there's nobody in there. I've heard voices coming from the doorway here. I felt the presence as it was here, all right, and so I didn't know who it was or what was going on, so I asked Sally's crew to ask questions for me, and they did, and they came up with the name Nicholas. Nicholas was actually a ward that passed away here, and I have a feeling, just a gut feeling, he was taken down to Tamarack and put into isolation, isolation confinement, and just left in the dark.
Just kind of forgotten about.
Basically, and passed away, and so they wrote it off as tuberculosis. There's a number of different things, that had happened here that were on the darker side.
Infirmary. Okay, looks uncomfortable. So this is where people came when they were sick and ill, and I'm sure some people passed away in here.
I'm sure they did.
They recline at least.
The guts have been ripped out of this beautiful building. All that's left is a shit-stained skeleton and allegedly rooms full of spirits.
Holy shit, okay.
There's one.
Yeah, okay, very cool. The joke's on me, everybody. All right, you got me. Who's under here? Okay. John's already scared, it's not even dark.
I've had so many experiences, my name being called, somebody whispering in my ear, some that were more scary and others that, were just, wow, that's kind of cool. This is one of my favorite rooms as far as activity.
Yeah.
There was one time where I was leading a group and I was sitting here in this doorway. We all audibly heard a no coming out of that room. I mean, all of us heard it.
Oh, okay. This is where Anna Corbin died? You hear a lot about the name Anna Corbin, the housekeeper that was bludgeoned to death by some of the wards here.
We probably are very similar to the dudes that were here. That may draw her out. And I'm just interested in seeing someone. It could be anyone, shit.
So we'll see you tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the tour.
You betcha.
Thank you so much for the info. I think we're going to have a super spooky time here tonight.
As night fell, the team prepared to lock themselves inside the castle. Although Sally will be observing their investigation to ensure nobody falls through the floor, the boys were essentially on their own. All of their preparation had led them to this moment.
Almost time. We're about to head in for our overnight investigation.
Go time, baby, go time.
As far as acquiring knowledge in the last 4 days, I feel like we learned a lot about ghost hunting and strategies and what to do, what to look for. Guys, you got your shirts?
Oh, the shirts, yes.
I went into this very open to the idea of ghosts and spirits, but since doing this, my belief has almost gone down a bit. I'd like to get boosted back up, in believing that all this stuff is legit.
Okay, here we are, lights out at Preston Castle, about to start our overnight investigation. Group 1 is going to be me, Ricky, laying behind the camera. Group 2, familiar from the Sasquatch adventure, will be Omar and John, aka Team Scared. Those two get scared at anything, and quite frankly, it's the whole reason I'm doing this. John and I are partners once again. This is it's a great thing. I think out of anybody, we have the most respect and probably the most susceptible to capturing any kind of evidence.
I mean, we're 1 year stronger. Iron sharpens iron.
And once again, going solo, Ronald. We set up Ronald with a Snorri cam here so we can get that cool MTV Fear look.
Turns out that I'm going solo again. Maybe I think that they really look up to me as a strong and courageous member of the team, and the other part of me thinks that Maybe they just want to push me away and kind of send me out to sea alone with no one, just maybe for their own amusement. But there's two sides to every coin.
I think we're gonna send you down to the basement for a solo mish.
Okay.
We have equipment with us. We have voice recorders, K2 EMF readers, temperature readers. So we're going to be doing all the investigating that you see on the TV. But we don't really know how to use this stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Everyone say bye to Ron. Let's watch him go down. Good luck.
Okay. Have fun, guys.
Omar and John will see you off. Go ahead. Right up there is your destiny.
All right, see you guys later.
Remember, radio check in 20. I'll be calling. All right, we're gonna head down to the superintendent's office and see if we can do an EVP session. Ready? Ready, Rick?
Yeah, that's it. This is one of the apartments, and I guess there's a lot of activity up here. So I think this might be a good place for EVP. What do you think, John?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get deeper in the room. Oh my god. What? Stop. The fucking closet, dude.
What?
This is the closet with the fucking ghoul. It scared me.
Shut up.
Is there somebody in this room that's trying to communicate with us right now? I don't know if that's your breathing. Can you not breathe?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. And EVP. Is there anyone in this room with us right now that's trying to talk to us? Come on.
Okay. I'm here in the doctor's office.
If there's a spirit in this room, what is your name?
Dude, that thing is freaking me out.
What is an EVP?
An EVP is basically electronic. An EVP is basically an electronic voice phenomenon, and it's basically when you get EVP is electronic voice phenomenon, which means it basically means it's a voice capturing, whether intentional or unintentional, but you recorded it through some kind of recording device like a sound recorder or some shit.
Yeah. What about an EMF?
I have no idea what an EMF is. That sounds like a cocktail.
All right, Ronnie, tell us what happened.
Well,
you were investigating.
I was investigating the doctor's office.
Yeah.
And the battery in my camera went out. But when I walked in, it felt like something brushed against my arm.
Oh. All right, so we're following Ron over into the doctor's office.
Doctor, if there's a doctor in the room, please, I would love to know. There's been some sickness in our group, and I just feel a little something weird in my stomach, and maybe I might have a little bit of a temperature. I'm just wondering, do I have anything? Am I going to be okay? Can you give me a diagnosis of some kind? I know that our current diseases may be a little bit different than how yours were back then.
Okay, maybe just shorten it up a little.
If you,
That was probably the world's shittiest EVP session.
He talks so long and then records.
Yeah, and then it was all him rustling his hands.
We got bats. Fuck. Maybe the bat is a spirit animal of some sort.
Dude, it's gotta be. If there's anyone in this room, were the bats a signal? Are you here?
If there's anyone in this room, were the bats a signal? Are you here?
Okay, so John thinks we got some super weird, like, flashing lights by my head when we were on the bed.
When we're listening back to the EVP, check right there, right next to, right there.
Are you here?
It's a directional intelligence.
And outside, it's a wall. There's no road or anything.
We definitely got some crazy, weird light anomalies on our one of our cameras.
Are you sure it wasn't outside? It's a window right there.
Nah, dude, there's a wall right there.
Very exciting. This is very exciting. But there is a meteor shower tonight.
That's true.
Do you think that would have been a burning up meteor in the sky?
But it blinks, that's the thing.
But it's burning up through the atmosphere, so it's like, you know? I'm gonna write it off as a meteor. You guys ready to go back in?
Guys?
I'm in here, Lynn.
Kassem?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think we should go to the basement.
You're acting a little weird, dude.
I think I'm fine. We should go to the basement.
Did you get possessed?
Ron, is everything okay?
You're acting really weird, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, like you're talking all slow.
Holy shit. Ron's not okay.
I'll see you guys in the basement.
I'll tell him. You need to leave.
Maybe I'll try and play some music for them.
We're at the library.
This is the library?
Mm-hmm. Spirit, this is John. The library was one of my favorite places to be in middle school, actually, and I found a lot of comfort, and there was internet there, and it was air conditioned, and I really liked it. If there's any spirit out there who also enjoys the library for the same reasons, please say something. Maybe not for the AC, but just because you want it to be maybe alone.
We're gonna walk in, check out the infirmary, do some investigating. Any spirits here in the infirmary? Want to talk to us? Communicate with us? Comment on our outfits? This wouldn't be so bad, you know? If we were just two sickly friends. Every time I look over, there's my friend. What's my temperature?
87, 88.
See how warm my genitals are compared to the rest of my body? I'd say right here.
It's a little cooler.
Dang.
Only 83.
You guys scared me.
Is there anyone here in the operating room that'd like to speak to us or communicate with us?
We'd love to hear from you.
Well, that's nothing for this room, I guess.
Why didn't they always say like creepy things? Like, leave now.
Yeah.
Help me.
Hey, Rick.
Oh, the fucking goblin in the closet, dude. The fucking goblin in the closet, dog.
Oh, that's the same one.
I got an airhead. Yeah.
spirits out there?
I'm gonna do some orb work here. No, we just look like idiots with these shirts on. Is there anybody here? Can you make this meter jump for me?
One thing that I haven't really done is just sat in the dark and watched for a little while.
Is there somebody in this room that's trying to communicate with us right now? I got nothing. All right, we're approaching the final hour of our investigation, and we're gonna switch levels. Ron, you're gonna be taking the second floor. Team Chan, Omar, Bryce, you guys are gonna be taking the first floor, and we're gonna be taking the basement. Let's give it our damnedest for this last bit, and come home winners. We're gonna check out the big room with the rocking horse up here. All right, I'm about to turn on the eye ovilus. The idea behind the eye ovilus is it takes the iPhone microphone and through some algorithm pops out a word. The idea is to have words that chain together that mean something. Anyone here right now with us?
Scratch. Return not. Maximum finish.
It's blown up.
Sally.
Sally. Dude. Out of all the words, why would it say Sally? That's weird, man. No.
All right, let's try this app.
Who?
My name's Omar. What's your name?
Watch your step.
Oh my God.
What?
Right when you tripped, it said fall.
Really?
Dude.
Record? Do we have a record of that?
Dude, yeah. Dude, it just said fall.
Anger.
Blue anger.
What was that, dude? Fuck. Are one of you guys laughing, making noise down there about 10 seconds ago?
Let's try and take another orb pick. Nobody's responding.
Mistake.
Mistake, dude. Mistake, dude.
Repeat, did one of you guys make a laugh about a minute or two ago?
Cancel. Out.
Dude, it's telling us to get out.
We're leaving. It just told us to get out. We're getting out.
What told you to get out? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the eye ovilus or an EVP?
On the eye ovilus.
John fell, it said fall, and then it said anger, and then it said get out.
You guys gotta get back in there. What you guys are doing is some major wussy stuff, okay?
Get back in there. If there's activity, you guys need to record it. This is what we're here for.
I'm so glad I'm not down there.
I'm walking around the infirmary right now. This is where all the sick kids went. They told me the name of a boy who had died here. His name's Nicholas Hamilton, so I'm going to try and contact him.
Is that the same airhead?
No. You know how like cows chew on their cud?
You chew on your cud?
It's a little different. All right, let me do a EVP here.
I just felt the bed shake a little bit. Whoa. It's kind of shaking right now. That's crazy. Nicholas?
Jesus. Over in the infirmary.
God damn it.
Ronnie, what do you got? The camera was pushed out of my hand, and I need either John or Lane to come help me see if I can recover the footage.
Something pushed the camera out of his hand. He fucking dropped it.
Ron, what's going on?
We got activity.
Yeah, some weird stuff happened. I was filming myself like this. The camera was in my hand like this. and I was trying to contact Nicholas Hamilton, and then it got pushed out of my hand and it fell down there.
Were you recording?
I was recording.
Let's see if we can find that clip.
Yeah.
Super exciting, Ron.
Just clamming That's it on that footage, huh?
Yeah. Nicholas, would you mind if Ron stayed here for a little bit? Oh. Looks like Ron's camera happened to not record the bit where it fell out of his hand, but it recorded everything else. Ron, we're gonna chalk it up to technical malfunction. I don't know, I mean, I believe you.
Hey, I know, it could have just been...
I think you should spend more time.
Nicholas Hamilton. Nicholas, if you're here, please give me a sign.
Is there somebody in this room here with us that'd like to communicate with me, Ricky, or Lane?
Child.
Gray. You're gonna go in there, Bryce? Are you right behind me?
I'll join you. Go for it.
God damn, this shirt is tight. Should we do quick and dirty?
Yeah.
Is there anyone in this room, maybe a small child? Hey, my name's Omar. We got some candy in the truck. Would you like a piece of candy?
I feel like I sound like a pedophile.
I'm very pedo.
Is there anyone in this room, maybe a small child? Hey, my name's Omar. We got some candy in the truck. Would you like a piece of candy?
Why do I sound like a pedophilia when I'm doing my EVP? Let's get out of this, or this is trouble.
This is the linen closet, apparently. A lot of people don't like to stay here too long. I mean, obviously, it's just super creepy looking at it, so I totally get that, but this is a ghost show. We have to go in. I'm not gonna sit with my back to this thing. Hey, George, stand right here. Yeah, that's good. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna check in with Ronnie.
Ronnie, this is Team Captain, Ghost Commander.
Checking in with your progress down in the infirmary. Over.
Hey, team leader. I am in the infirmary. I'm currently laying down in one of the infirmary beds.
It's cold.
Just said Ron. Very interesting, Ronnie. Keep up the good work there.
John, Omar, Team Scared. How are you guys doing?
Well, just to start, right when Ron was talking, my ghost hunting app said his name, which was weird.
Those guys are fucked.
I got a report that the last room we were in.
It did say Sally to us.
Hello, gentlemen.
Sally says hello.
Hello.
Oh, wait, hold on. My thing just said hello right after you said
Nick.
Sally says hello. Not even kidding.
Got chills.
She says thank you.
Sally just got chills and she said thank you. It said heart.
Oh my God.
It said heart.
You gonna say thank you back? Nope. Okay, let's go. Let's grab the stuff. It said behind, and that's the room I didn't want to be in.
Shit, it says Chris Affair. Sally?
No.
Sally? Ooh, very interesting.
You okay, Cass?
Yeah. I'm just taking the
What are you doing?
Nope. I only had that one airhead earlier.
I'm in the library right now. They loaned me this device. It's an SB7. And what this does quickly scans through the radio waves, and hopefully, if you're communicating with a spirit, they can use those waves to manipulate speech and stuff like that.
The Sprint box scans radio frequencies, creating white noise that spirits can use to communicate with the living. You know, Like a walkie-talkie for ghosts?
What is your name? Clark? Yes? Your name's Clark? So hard to understand this thing. I think it's just my own incompetence. I really don't know what else to say. Maybe I'll try and move on to another room and see what happens.
Cube. When you think of cube, you think of 4 sides, but it actually has 6 sides. You know that? Because then that would be a square.
That's a picture of Anna Corbin. Supposedly her body was found here. There's a lot of flowers here. Snap a picture. What the fuck is that, John? What the fuck is that?
It looks like a bloody cloth.
That's blood on there.
Please say hello.
Puncture.
I couldn't understand what it said, but it definitely said something there. That was a name.
Is anyone in this room here, whether it be Anna or anyone, want to communicate with us?
I'm hearing weird stuff, dude. I'm hearing weird stuff.
Anyway, this is my final few minutes here. And I hope that you find your peace, wherever that might be.
You guys gonna sleep? You're good here?
Yeah, we're good.
Dude.
That's it for our investigation. You guys, we scoured every floor. Each team got to do each floor. What happened in the last little bit? Is anything to share? You started using a spirit box?
Yeah, I got a chance to use a spirit box. And
You guys were the first ones out. What's the deal? What happened?
We're ready to leave this place.
Yeah, I'm very ready.
I'm not surprised at all by this. So, all right, let's go.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Bye, Spurs.
As the crew exits the castle for the last time, we can't help but think back on their experiences. Did Ron make contact with a young boy on a bed? Did Sean and Omar tap into a ghost world with a $2 iPhone app? Were demonic spirits keeping airheads away from Ricky? With the expected lack of hard evidence, all we can do as viewers is assume yes.
In the previous days, I've come face to face with a lot of things that seemed like they would be terrifying. We've been introduced to what could have been a portal to hell. We were shoved into a ship that was full of darkness and dementia and hangings and death. I was given a hotel room that was allegedly haunted by a man who would tell you to get off your bed and tear your sheets away. And I feel like I've conquered and I've persevered. And you know what? I didn't see shit.